Today, for member statements, we will hear for the members from the districts of Ferryland, Humber-Bay of Islands, Bonavista, and Mount Pearl-Southlands. The Honourable, the member for the district of Ferryland.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand in this Honourable House today to recognise a constituent who is an entrepreneur and business owner, Jill Curran. On October 25th, Jill was awarded the Entrepreneurial Excellence Award at the 21st Annual Newfoundland and Labrador Organisation of Women Entrepreneurs. The award recognises the entrepreneurship of an individual who has owned and been in operating control of a business for at least 10 years as of March 31st, 2018. This award also recognises the significant impact on the economy of a region. Jill's success and inspiration for other women in business opened Lighthouse Picnics 15 years ago in the historic town of Ferryland and now employs over 12 people during the season. 7 years later, she opened the business Maximum Vacations, which has become a leading tour operator's business. Lighthouse Picnics is operated out of a 130-year-old lighthouse in Ferryland, while Maximum Vacations is located here in St. John's. Jill's success has been significant and far-reaching, not only on the Southern Shore, but in profiling what we have to offer in our entire province. Mr. Speaker, I ask the members of this House to join me in congratulating Jill on receiving the 2018 Entrepreneurial Excellence Award and making a major contribution to the tourism industry in our great province. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for the District of Humber-Bay of Islands.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in this Honourable House today to recognise a great volunteer in my district. This past summer, George Shepherd of Curling received the Southerner's Medal for volunteers. This medal, awarded by the Governor-General of Canada, recognises individuals who have made an exceptional contribution to their community through their dedication to volunteer work. When George returned to Cornerbrook 30 years ago, after serving with the RCMP in Regina, he helped organize the first RCMP charity golf tournament. He described that the money raised should go to the Children's Wish Foundation. That first tournament raised $450 and has grown tremendously over the past 30 years, with the last year's tournament raising over $15,000, giving the total raised to date over $300,000. In addition to the tournament, George also does his part selling tickets, collecting recyclables for cash, helping out during annual Children's Wish Telethon, and sits on the committee with his partner in crime, Jack Pennell, that helps make wishes come true. To quote George, that is what it's all about, looking after the young ones. I ask all members to join me in congratulating George on receiving this prestigious award and thank him for his continued service to his community.
The Honourable Member for the District of Bonavista.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With Remembrance Day upon us, there are many events held to honour our veterans. That is the case on October 26th, when dozens of veterans received a prayer shawl from Lieutenant Governor Judy Foote and prayer shawl chairperson Vi Parsons at a special ceremony held at Heritage United Church in Musgrave Town. The Prayer Shawl Ministry of Heritage United Church is a group of 25 ladies from the church and community who meet regularly on Wednesdays to share in fellowship, worship God, and knit or crochet shawls with a prayer attached. Since 2006, hundreds of shawls and other knitted items have been presented to those who are in need or to anyone who needs the comfort of knowing that someone cares. Earlier this year, the group decided that it would recognize local veterans in Musgrave Town and surrounding communities. Thus, the Honoring Our Veterans ceremony was planned. Veterans, their families, and special guests packed Heritage United, where service and sacrifice were honored. Afterwards, fellowship was shared at an afternoon tea reception. Mr. Speaker, to the women of the Prayer Shawl group, I'd like to extend a naval expression for a job well done. Bravo, Zulu.
The Honourable Member for the District of Mount Pearl-Southlands.
Mr. Speaker, it is my privilege to recognise an amazing constituent of mine who has made a significant difference in the lives of persons living with disabilities. Craig Reid has been a tireless advocate for many years and a force to be reckoned with when it comes to issues around access and inclusion and the concept of universal design in the built environment. He is not only passionate about making government, business and communities aware of these issues, but has a proven record of influencing them to initiate change. Craig is well known to government officials and has acted as a watchdog whenever he's found evidence of the province not following its own accessibility rules. One area where he has had a very positive impact is with the English School District. Thanks to his efforts, the district funded an accessible pilot project to ensure they were meeting accessibility policies in schools throughout the Avalon Peninsula, which resulted in many improvements. It was also his persistence that led to enhanced Blue Zone parking at the Confederation Building, the Health Science Centre, St. Clair's Hospital, and the St. John's Arts and Culture Centre. He was also the primary catalyst behind the CBC Newfoundland Labrador series, Access Denied, which explored mobility issues, accessible workplaces, and many other related topics. This past August, Craig was recognized for all of his efforts by the Coalition of Persons with Disabilities, who awarded him the Linda Wolanski Individual Advocacy Award for 2018. I ask all honourable members to join me in recognizing this amazing volunteer. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.